Καλώς τον Νίκ. Ας το casual, ρε παιδί. Δεν έχω όρεξη για πολλά.
The state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one.
Be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
Complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by experts. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Καλώς τον Ντόλι, το φίλο μου. Καλώς τον Στέφανο. Στέφανε, παιχτούρα.
Is anybody there? I need help. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Enemy, εμένα με ενδιαφέρει να παίξω το game, να περάσει φάση. Δεν με ενδιαφέρει τίποτα άλλο. Δεν με ενδιαφέρει να παίξω, να γουστάρω θέλω.
You don't know. Lying here in a sealed bunker inside the core.
Είναι πάρα πολύ καλά optimized, παιδιά, το παιχνίδι. Έχει πολύ καλό optimization.
But I need your help in return, all right?
Παίζει εξαιρετικά το παιχνίδι, χωρίς πλάκα. Χωρίς πλάκα, παίζει εξαιρετικά το παιχνίδι.
The only way to win skill is through the interchange. You'll need my key card, or you'll never get in. There are people, oh God, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it.
Τουλάχιστον για τώρα, κάτσε να μπούμε μέσα.
I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby.
Δεν βγήκε ρε παιδιά για να την πει στον Todd Howard, τέλος.
Very well. I'm hardly in a position to negotiate. What matters most is that the truth gets out. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. You better get out of here before my condition gets any worse. Just go! Go, damn you!
Ναι, παίζει πάρα πολύ καλά.
The interchange holds the truth. You must not forget. It's important.
Άμα παίζει τόσο καλά και στο εξωτερικό περιβάλλον θα είμαι πολύ εντυπωσιασμένος. Ωραίο sound design. Ωραίο sound design. Μου δίνει 162 frames, λοκαρισμένο δηλαδή, εκεί που θέλω να είναι, με 67% GPU μέσα σε χώρο κλειστό. Θέλω να δω πως θα είναι έξω, έξω έχει μεγάλη σημασία.
Now, no point in hiding, chum. I'm between you and the exit.
Wow, έχει κάνει πολύ καλό optimization η Rebellion.
Off with you, or you'll regret it. Clear off, you're not wanted here.
Αχ, και κόμιξ μέσα.
I see. What? I won't warn you again. You'll die here.
Ναι ρε φίλε, κάτι διαφορετικό τα παιδιά, εγώ συμφωνώ μαζί σου. Για μισό λεπτάκι ρε παιδιά. Πολύ καλό optimization, παίζει πολύ καλά το παιχνίδι. Το τελευταίο ήταν τελείως χάλια, δεν ενδιαφέρει κανέναν. Με έφαγε τα αυτή μου. Δουλεύει με το lossless. Δηλαδή άμα του βάλω ASFSR, άμα του βάλω LFG επί 2 θα το πιάσει. Σε κάνει κατουράκι πέρα. Θα δουλεύει. Δουλεύει. Δουλεύει αλλά έχει λίγο stutter. Λίγο stutter λόγω του frame view μήπως. Όχι, δεν δουλεύει καλά, λαγκάρι. Λαγκάρι το τέτοιο. Το lossless εδώ λαγκάρι.
I know I heard something. License, I've killed far worse than you. Hell's teeth.
Είναι αυτό, πόδε από καρέκλα. Ήθελα, έχει toggle run. Toggle run. Αυτά τι κάνουνε. Μέλι. Ζάχαρη. Λιγότερο lag σχέση με το ποτίκι. Όχι βέβαια. Το ποτίκι έχει πολύ λιγότερο lag από τους μοχλούς. Πάντοτε, σε όλα τα παιχνίδια. Και στις κονσόλες. Έλα, Discord. Ο Θωμάκος. Είναι κουραστικό αυτό στο accessibility.
Έλα, Μόρτιμερ, για πες το Έλλην.
Τι, πώς είσαστε εκεί?
Είμαστε.
Δεν γίνεται, θέλω να στριμάρω, θα γίνεται χαμός ρε. Θα πω πιο μετά.
Όχι, άκου τι θα κάνεις. Μόλις τελειώσει το παιχνίδι σου, έλα από εκεί γιατί έχουμε μια πολύ ωραία συζήτηση. Θέλω να μας πούνε εδώ πώς το λένε...
Καλά, σε λιγάκι. Γιατί είναι μεγάλη παρέκκληση.
Να τελειώσω, σαφώς, να τελειώσει.
Ή άμα τελειώσεις νωρίτερα, να έρθεις να με βρεις. Ή άμα τελειώσεις νωρίτερα. Όποιος προλάβει τον άλλον.
Εγώ, εσύ.
Εσύ, εγώ.
Δεν θα έρθει. Εντάξει, οκ, μετά.
Ρε αγόρι μου, θα έρθω, σου είπα. Θα έρθω, αλλά στην περίπτωση που τελειώσει νωρίτερα, αλλά εσύ. Αυτό σου λέω.
Εντάξει, έγινε.
Έλα. Μπερδεύτηκε. Τον μπέρδεψα.
Hello? Who's out there? Stay back. What are you doing in here? Who knows what might have followed you in?
Καλώς τον παίχτη.
You really don't know where you are? Are you all right? If you don't mind me saying so, you look proper peaky. All right. Didn't mean to offend, I'm sure. Look, if you've a question about these caves, I can help. I don't know much about how else, though. Supplies I could trade, if that's what you're after. Interchange? Now, why does that ring a bell? I'm sorry.
Πολύ καλά παίχτη μου, εσύ πώς ήσουν, οικογενειακά πέρασαν.
You know, I must say, it's nice to talk to someone who's properly here, that is, not just a voice in my head. Well, this tunnel's part of the old cart route, what's left of it, any road. It's like a loop, takes you in and out of Slatton Dale. The Dale's busy with outlaws, so watch yourself if you go that way. Oh, and there's a fenced-off way goes into the soldiers' territory. Skethermore, that is. Can't recommend that. Not unless you're keen to get yourself shot or burned to a crisp. Oh. Said that out loud, did I? Oh, I know how that must sound.
Το παίξεις εσύ Μαριόκο αυτό το παιχνίδι, το έβαλες στο Xbox. Παίζει 60 frames ρε παιδιά αυτό το πράγμα. Παίζει 60 στο...
Voices, really. More than one. But, well now, you really are a stranger, aren't you? They don't know who you are. Usually, you see, the voices tell me when someone's coming. That's how I know to hide. Well, aye. On occasion. It's like this, you see. They chatter away. The voices in my head. Not all the time, but a lot of it. Sometimes they're only whispers. Other times, not often, it's like they're standing right next to me. Hard to make out most of the time, but other times...
Μορφώθηκε σήμερα, μαθηματάκια σε μενεράκια, μπράβο ρε φίλε μου. Μόρφωση, μπράβο, να μορφώνεις. Πολύ καλά κάνεις. Τι ηλικία έχεις πίσω? PC θα σε λέω. PC.
I wonder, perhaps if you can find it and open it. Listen, I used to work these mines. The biggest one, the boffins took over when they arrived, started building something inside. Now, what did they call the place? Oh, but yes, Interchange. That was it. And I've heard the voices say that name. I'm sure I have. They closed up the old mine entrance, but I suppose they must have hidden a new one elsewhere. Mayhap the voices are ghosts, trapped inside. Mayhap
μια μπαλαμπάσκετ. Γιώργο σε λένε, Γιώργο ή Κώστα από τα δύο, ή λέω μαλακίες.
A few months back, people outside the wall sent in a convoy, all soldiers and that. They'd have been heading to the interchange, I'm sure.
Οικονομικά. Ναι. Καλά, για λογιστής δεν έψαχνα να δουλέψεις. Ή κάνω λάθος.
You'd maybe find some clues if you search through wreckage. I'll mark the spot for you.
Μάνο. Θυμήθηκα το προφίλ, το θυμήθηκα. Ξέρω ποιο είναι.
Suppose it's possible. Not likely though, on account of you still being alive. I can tell you my story, I suppose. I used to work this mine. No, but your run-of-the-mill slate mine. Until they found summer in one of the workings. Next thing we know, we're up to our necks in white coats and khaki, made to sign the Official Secrets Act, even though we know now and been told less. Few years later, something goes properly wrong at that factory thing they built across the mere. And now, here I am living in a hole.
Wow. Κακός.
Lovely. Everyone's happy. Come back if you're around. Might have something new I can trade with you. Bye. You be careful out there.
Έκανα trade το φακό με ένα cloth. Κάθε μήνα ΦΠΑ. Τι λέτε ρε? Τους γαμάνε όλους έτσι. Από πού βγήκε αυτό το κάθε μήνα ΦΠΑ? Μάνο, το θυμάμαι το προφίλ σου ρε φίλε. Θυμάμαι αυτό με την μπάλα μπάσκετ. Ένα πορτοκαλί που ήταν λίγο έτσι. Το θυμάμαι πιο λες. Το προφίλ. 180 παλμούς. Δεν ξέρουν τι κάνουν στην Ελλάδα. Τα έχουν γαμίσει όλα. Δεν έχουν ιδέα τι κάνουν. Κρίμα που δεν θα βάλω το lossless, πως βάλω FSR. Σε ευχαριστώ πολύ, μάνα μου, να είσαι καλά. Όχι, θέλουμε να κατέβουμε κάποια στιγμή. Θέλουμε πολύ να κατέβουμε κάποια στιγμή. Κρήτη. Απλά έχουμε κάνει αρκετά ταξίδια προς το παρόν και αράζουμε λίγο. Ναι, μου το έχει πει αρκετές φορές. Βάζει artifacts σε αυτό το game. Βάζει artifacts. Προσπαθούμε να είμαστε προσεκτικοί σε αυτά, εντάξει. Είναι και τα έξοδα, δεν είναι ότι είμαστε πλούσιοι και μπορούμε να τα ξέρουμε συνέχεια, κατάλαβες. Με γυναίκα, με παιδιά, με. Η διαδικασία είναι η διαδικασία. Καλό στον τρελό. Αγαπάω τη Sony σαν τρελός, την αγαπάω τη Sony. Ποιος σφυροκοπάει από πάνω, ρε. Καλώς τον Κώστα. Μόνο ποιους είδα να σχολιάζουν τίγκα στο τρόλ σε live του Θεώστη. Για πες. Μαριόχο και αδούλωτο.
Steady now. We'll have no strife. Someone's sneaking around playing. Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble. What's that? Better check it out. That it? Have they buggered off?
Don't go. Bloody hell!
I pace my boots with you.
Όχι ρε.
Watch yourselves, bomb out! You're dead. You hear me?
Yeah, that's right.
What the?
Παιδιά, δεν το, τα notifications δεν τα μπορώ τα notifications. Πώς κλείνει αυτό το πράγμα. Πώς κλείνει αυτό το πράγμα.
They're going to... Whoa. Hang on. Ah, you little...
Be more careful from Christ. What the hell? You're dying. Where? Take cover! Heck! Oh! You little...
Καλό τον Τασάρα. Ρασόμπα και να καλυστεί, εντάξει. Δύο ανομαλάρες. Τι θα γίνει ρε πουλάκι μου, Βελεγράκι, θα έχεις να μου σαμποτάρει στο live stream. Θα έχεις να μου σαμποτάρει στο live. Τον Bass. Βαθμολογία για Atomfall. Δεν ξέρω ακόμα ρε φίλε για Atomfall. Τώρα το έπισε το game, δεν ξέρω. Τον πας τι γίνεται ρε φίλε. Λα 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 λα.
What made that noise?
Bastard!
Have no trouble.
I find you, just you. You don't know what you say.
Bloody right.
Get loaded, quickly!
Christ!
Noster! Damn it! Bloody hell!
Hang on!
Pay my boots with your teeth!
Bloody right! You can't.
Stay put while I shoot you.
They're all over us!
Reload!
Hiding from me.
Το σφυράει αυτή, μα αλλάξτε το παιχνίδι.
Get it loaded! Come on then!
Yeah, let's go. We can't let them bastards.
Craft.
Must be that way.
Heads up, bombs out.
What the? Watch it. Throwing. Whoa. Bloody.
Αυτός πέτασε shotgun, αυτός πέταξε.
Where'd you run off to then? Well, there's nobody here now. Let's just take a minute.
Λέω με το Ρομέρο.
Don't be daft. Nobody wants to.
Είναι αυτό εκεί μέσα.
Right, hell's teeth.
Yeah, they've had it now. This one's good as gold.
Kill them all.
Πολύ ψηλά είναι το FOV.
Get to it.
Δεν έχεις άδικο.
You bugger. You what? Might be nothing, but there you are.
Bugger me.
Whoa!
αυτή είναι καλύτερο. Α, bleed, κάνει bleed αυτό,
Too much going on. Jesus!
Παιδιά, πιστεύω είναι λίγο νωρίς, ας το δούμε λίγο παραπάνω το game και βλέπουμε. Κατεβάζω το heart rate, Όχι, έχει missions, ρε. Το ένα mission βρίσκεται εδώ, το αμάξι. Δεν είναι ακριβώς έτσι. Έχει questing. Stored inventory. Νομίζω ότι έχει bench. Από ό,τι βλέπω, backpack δεν νομίζω να έχει πρόβλημα. Πάρος. Δεν νομίζω το παιχνίδι τόσο πολύπλοκο όσο φαίνεται. Για δώσε με ένα λεπτό, έρχομαι. Βάρος δεν έχει στα materials από ό,τι κατάλαβα. Γεια σου, Τζόρτζι. Δεν μπορεί να είναι όλος ο χάρτης αυτό το παιχνίδι μόνο. Latent Rail Yard. Λίγο ψαχτά πας και μετά ενώνονται λογικά αυτά. Δεν ξέρω, θα δούμε, για πάμε. Αυτό είναι το interchange. Ήταν μια πόρτα μαλάκα. Αυτό που είναι πίσω μου είναι PS5 Pro, παιδιά. Έχω πάρει 2 PS5 Pro. Φίλε, εξαρτάται, δεν υπάρχει σωστά σε αυτά τα πράγματα. Δεν υπάρχει σωστό λάθος. Άμα σε συμφέρει leasing, να το βάλεις σε καμία εταιρεία σαν έξοδο, ναι. Διαφορετικά, πόσα θα δίνεις το μήνα? Είναι πολλά τα λεφτά που θα δίνεις. Άμα το δηλώσεις έξοδο σε καμία εταιρεία, ναι, οκ. Διαφορετικά είναι... Δηλαδή 200-300 ευρώ το μήνα για να πάρεις αυτοκίνητο δεν είναι και λίγα λεφτά. Το αμάξι δεν είναι περιουσία, δεν έγινε και τίποτα δηλαδή. Μπορείς να τον νοικιάζεις ουσιαστικά. Κάνεις leasing που λένε. Αλλά εντάξει, οκ. Άμα δεν σε συμφέρει, πρέπει να σε συμφέρει. Άμα το θες για 5 μήνες το χρόνο, τότε κάτω leasing να τελειώνεις. Με τρόμαξε ρε μαλάκα. Είναι τότε για να πάρεις τη ζωή για ένα max πρέπει να δώσεις και λεφτά μπροστά, έτσι. Πρέπει να τους δώσεις κανένα χιλιάρικο τσέπη για να το πάρεις leasing. Δεν είμαι σίγουρος πως θα πάει, αλλά... Πρέπει να ρωτήσεις, Ραφαήλ, να μάθεις πως είναι τα πράγματα. Σωστά, με λεπτομέρεια. Εμείς δεν είμαστε ειδικοί σε αυτό. Και ό,τι και να πούμε μπορεί να μην είναι το σωστό. Γαμήθηκες, με τρόμαξε ρε μαλάκα. Τι γάμι σου.
Don't you go asking for trouble or you'll get it.
Let's take this nice and slow.
Eyes open. Come on, reloading. Take this.
Bloody heck. Gang, don't.
Ο Μάξ. Μέχρι 20 μας αφήνει. Εντάξει, εγώ δεν το θεωρώ απαραίτητα κακό αυτό. Μου έδωσε ένα κλειδί πριν. Κλειδί γιατί πράγμα ήταν. Οι items. Data Store C 5742. Δεν μας Data Store C το άλλο. είναι το 5742, ρε? Data store. Δεν είναι το data store room. Α, το ανοίξαμε. Πώς το πήρα, δεν το πήρα. Θες να φέρω την άλλη την μπουκάλα από το άλλο δωμάτιο. Καλώς τον Άλεξ. Πώς πρέπει να ξανάρθω αργότερα? Μάλλον πρέπει να έρθουμε πιο μετά, ρε παιδιά. Εντάξει, το Stalker είναι άλλο game, διαφορετικό. Gather more depot. The dam. Τίποτα, προχωράμε. Προχωράμε και όπου μας πάει το game. Railyard, κάτσε, είχαμε μίσο στο Railyard. Είχαμε quest στο Railyard. Εδώ ήμουν πριν, το παίξα ξύλο εκεί. Το dam πρέπει να είναι εκεί πάνω. Τι το παράτησαν ρε Μαριο, παίζουν στο Xbox. Single player game ήταν, πόσο να κρατήσει. Πόσο μακριά να πάει. Whiteham Village.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the quarantine protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the penal charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences.
Ξέρω εγώ, ακόμα δεν ξέρω ρε φίλε, normal, δεν είναι κάτι ούτε φοβερό ούτε τρομερό, δεν ξέρω τι να σου πω. Είναι λίγο νωρίς ακόμα. Καλώς τον Νικόλα.
Well, well, well. Pay attention. Steady now. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose. That's right. Ha! Not as dumb as you look. What are you gawping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on. A few. The ones who'd hung on until we turned up. Lucky for them that we did. It's good having civvies around. Reminds you what you're fighting for, eh? Necessary measures. We have to keep control of this bloody place. Protocol, you see. And you want to know what I think? I think the civvies should be more grateful. Now, you should go and talk to the captain. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
No, Sarge.
There we go then. Not sure I like the... Don't know the password, do you? Ha! Thought as much.
Καλά, που δεν πρέπει να πάω ρε μαλάκης.
Hands away, stay to this place. Leave tomorrow if we could. Look, for the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
Oh, aye. Get a lot sorted out by kicking the elderly out of the rooms, do ya?
Orders be blown. You know what the captain said? We have to move anybody vulnerable inside the inner perimeter.
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you.
Τι έγινε, έχασα το chat ρε μαλάκες. Έχει πολλές επιρροές από διάφορα. Μου να περάσει από μέσα μπορείς. Ναι, σε αφήνει να τα βρεις μόνος σου. Καλό είναι αυτό. Στυλοβαίνουνε μετά όλα, κάνουν ένα έτσι. Βίντεο είναι.
Here of all places. If they'd resolved to do something so... Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave.
Τι σκάνε ρε μαλάκα.
Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. Good heavens above, no. The very thought. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the
Εμένα δεν με
village.
χαλάει το να ψάχνω στο
It's
game.
vital the military
Ένα
don't learn
game.
of this.
Δεν με χαλάει να ψάχνω.
We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here. If you wish to play the informant, then I cannot stop you, but your conscience won't forget, and nor shall the people of this village. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to work out.
Δεν νομίζω ότι είναι μόνιμα έτσι το παιχνίδι. Μάλλον στην αρχή είναι έτσι και όσο περνάει η ώρα γίνεται λίγο πιο τσίλικο. Δεν νομίζω ότι συνέχεια είναι έτσι. Πάλι πολύ. Πάλι.
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear, in God's name. And neither did the vicar. He's a good man. If this gets back to the soldiers, they'll cart him and me both off to jail. I don't know who. Not us. She probably got on the wrong side of someone on account of her. But you should leave. This is village business, and none of yours. Save your threats. Like I said, this is none of your business, stranger. If you want to play detective, stick to the crime scene. Leave us bystanders alone.
You'll do the right thing, I'm sure. God go with you. What in heaven's name shall we do with you, Maisie?
Ωραία εξερεύνηση το game. Πολύ πράγμα. Requires a known key. Κάνε μωράκι. Μήπως το κλειδί το παίρνουμε από ένα από αυτούς τους μαλάκες. Alcohol. Τι καρσκή. Με ποιο mode το παίζω, τι είναι ποιο mode. Δεν κατάλαβα. Το κανονικό campaign παίζω, το story. Μήπως μπορείς να τους κλέψεις? Το casual το παίζω, casual. Πώς θα ανοίξω το κλειδί αυτό? Πώς θα τα ανοίξεις αυτά να δεν σκοτώσω το Βίκαρ? Έχει μια μπαταρία εδώ μέσα. Το mic battery. Δεν ξέρω, κάτσε να το γκουγκλάρω με στιγμή. Ναι, δεν μπορούμε να τον φάμε. Δεν γίνεται. Έχει questline. Έχει questline. Έχει questline, παιδιά. Πρέπει να τελειώσει ένα questline και μετά πάω να σκοτώσουμε.
Watch your step. One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the dust. Orders be blown.
Bunch of little hippies.
Aye. Our Davy never came back from France in last one.
Oh, I know.
He was still here with us.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal.
Mereview Hotel. Μπαίνεις και μέσα.
A new customer. How'd you do? Welcome to Win. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with? There are saviors and protectors. Well, that's their story, any road.
Εντάξει, καλό είναι αυτό ρε φίλο, όπως και στα άλλα shooters και RPGs. Τα καλά αρπίζεις. Μπορείς να κάνεις ό,τι θες ακόμα και αν δεν μείνει ούτε ένα quest. Και στο Skyrim που σκότους ποιο θες. Και στο Morrowind. Άσχετα αν δεν τα καταφέρεις. Και τις εγαμάνε.
Take a look at what I have to offer if you fancy. Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be afraid of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Now't temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did anyhow. In the months after the disaster, some people
Ορίστε, σου λέει την ιστορία ρε Μάριο, τα εξηγήσει σιγά σιγά. Τα εξηγήσει σιγά σιγά.
Nothing bad, just different, you know. Kept going on about the soil calling to them. People you'd known your whole life, proper sober folk.
Δεν ξέρω, πιστεύω είναι 40s, 50s.
Purpose. Then one night, they all upped and marched off into
Νωρίτερα,
woods.
30, 20,
Soldiers had been
30.
properly down about any talk, since that might sound a bit, you know, pagan. I shouldn't be talking about it neither. Listen, a word to the wise, eh? I'm here today not because I've learned to get by with the soldiers, but in spite of them. The village needs to stick together. The protocol is a curse to be born, not somewhat to sympathize with.
Δεν έχω να του δώσω τίποτα αυτής. Πρέπει να πάρεις πράγματα. Όλους μπορείς να τους σκοτώσεις άμα θες. Στη 60's, οκ.
I reckon it were them atom bombs the Yanks dropped that caused all this.
Έχει ένα περίεργο vibe, παρόλο που είναι πολύ ανοιχτό χρώμα και ανοιχτό κτλ. Ένα κάτι κλειστοφοβικό το έχει, κάτι περίεργο, κάτι ήρη, κάτι σκοτεινό. Γεια σου Καβάκι, τι λέει. Εντάξει, normal, καλό τσικό, δεν είναι κάτι φοβερό, αλλά οκ. Κοίτα εδώ γλυκά, φέρε κανένα ρε, τυροπιτούλες.
I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you?
Δεν ξέρω, αλλά φαντάζομαι αν τους σκοτώσεις όλους, αν σκοτώσεις όλους θα κάνεις quest.
Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. but I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't. No, please, don't do that. Maybe we can talk, but you have to be quiet. Please. Me husband, Philip, he went off exploring with one of his pals. Bloody fools, the pair of them. He said they were poking around in an old bunker and walked into a cloud of funny glowing spores or something. And he told me he started hearing voices. He says the voices hurt him. Whatever it was, it made him awful ill. It's not getting any better. Just a bit worse every day. He's upstairs, locked away, safe and sound, and not doing anything to hurt nobody. You know, we've had one mite of luck. Came by a special tonic, which does something to settle the voices in his head and keep the infection down. At least, while we can get it, it does. But look, what's your interest in all this? No, please, just put yourself in my shoes, I beg you. Don't give him up to the soldiers.
Θα γίνω μεγάλο αρχίδι στο παιχνίδι.
Forget I told you all that, eh? Let's just forget it all happened and do some business.
Ας κάνω τις μαλακίες.
Bye now.
Bakery bedroom key. Factor key. Income garage. Ποιος το έχει το bedroom key αυτή? Αυτή το έχει το κλειδί. Γνώμη για Disney είναι μετά το φλοπτσιονά της, αφού δεν γράφουν πια έργα ρε φίλε καλά. Δεν γράφουνε, τα πιο πολλά είναι... Τα πιο πολλά είναι για πέταματα. Μαλακίες είναι τα πιο πολλά έργα. Cash grabs. Και για τους ηθοποιούς να βγάλουν κανένα ψηλό. Και να τον παίξουνε. Merevy Hotel εκεί κάτω είναι. Έχει μεγάλους χάρτες. Τεράστιο το. Δεν είναι μικρό το game, είναι μεγάλο.
And will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you.
Δεν το συζητάμε, εννοείται πως είναι καλή, είναι λιγότερο Fallout.
Well, a new face. Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from? If you've wandered out there and survived, then you're doing better than most. But I'm sure there's more to you than that, eh? In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information. I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions, we must eradicate the corruption.
Λεφτά θα μου δώσουνε.
That festers here.
Βασικά λεφτά δεν έχει το παιχνίδι, currency δεν έχει.
If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again,
Μας δουλεύει ο Μαριόκας,
did you
ωραίος.
come from the outside? What do you know? You misunderstand me. I desire a way out, not to dig deeper. And as for the
Και η Kojima φτιάχνει Souls-like 100% μαζί σου. Και το Souls παιχνίδι Souls-like θέλει καλό balancing. Πολύ καλό balancing. Δεν είναι απλά τα πράγματα.
Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot.
Στα αρχίδια μου.
Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now. I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear? And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways. I'm glad to hear it. The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good. I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker. I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
Okay.
Yes, what is it? Infected? You mean to say contaminated by that vile blue muck? And she would keep him hidden and endanger the whole village? Good Lord. I'll send someone over immediately. Now do you see why this place is under military discipline? I fought rebels in the Malayan jungle, and let me tell you, that was positively genteel in comparison to this wretched village. You can hardly call them English hereabouts anymore. Something in the land here is corrupting them all. You've done the right thing coming to me. It's vital this sort of thing's nipped in the bud before it spreads. Straight to the point. Very good. I'm willing to extend the hand of friendship to you, which would include giving you access to our camp at Skethermore. With us on the same side, if a chance for leaving this zone comes, I can promise you a good chance of seeing the outside. To be blunt, as a stranger, you're in a perfect position to help me with a delicate matter. I'm delighted to hear it. We recently arrested a certain Dr. Garrow, one of the scientists from the research site. She contrived to escape the zone before the walls went up, but rather unexpectedly returned as part of a military convoy. More fool her. Dr. Garrow is dangerous, very clever, and egotistical enough to believe herself a magnitude cleverer yet. She's refused to tell us anything, and I refuse to stoop to Gestapo methods to force her. But a new face like yours, well, perhaps she'll talk to a stranger who plainly isn't beholden to the protocol. We're holding her in our prison. When Garrow arrived, she demonstrated an ability to meddle with the barred machinery we've commandeered. Specifically, she disabled our camp's automatic security system and began to poke around where she wasn't welcome.
Παιδιά, είναι μεγάλο το game. Δεν ξέρουμε πώς θα εξελιχθεί και ο καιρός και το περιβάλλον και η ατμόσφαιρα. Βόλτα στο πάρκο. Θα το παίξει το demo έτσι για περιέργεια.
She left us no choice but to take her into custody. isolated in solitary confinement, where she can't play her tricks. My men claim she muttered some incantation, and that caused the gun turrets to shut off. I don't believe in such nonsense as magic, but when she was captured, all they found on her was a broken radio. And now I don't know what to think. So you see, I need to know how she did it. What trick she uses to disable our machines. Yes, though I would advise you against doing anything unsanctioned. My men will kill you in an instant if you attempt any silly shenanigans. Here, this pass will give you free passage throughout the Skethamore camp.
Άμα είναι ωραίο game και δεν είναι τραγικά δύσκολο, μπορώ να το ρίξω μια ματιά, ρε παιδιά. Έτσι για να δω πώς είναι.
All the way to Garrow's cell.
Αν είναι εύκολο game, εντάξει, γιατί όχι.
Be sure to report to me in person. But be warned, one hint of betrayal, and that pass will not save you. I hope I make myself clear. Yes, what is it? There's been a what? Sergeant, take a squad to the church at once. And the culprit? Surely not the vicar. Good Lord! One cannot even trust a man of God in this place. You have free passage to our prison.
I don't know why the locals act like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swine.
Καλά, το Wukong είχε και κάποια δυσκολία, δεν ήταν πολύ εύκολο. Δεν ήταν super easy το Wukong.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slattern
I give my eye teeth, keep it civilized.
Avoid Slattern Dale until the area is once again declared safe.
See that big metal bugger? I could have it. I could.
Steady on, George. It's got guns on it, you know.
Stop it out like it owns.
A new customer. How do? Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you? Fountains of beer, dancing girls, and the finest cuisine in the land. Well, we've got some beer. And I found a pickled onion in a jar in the back of the cupboard. Seriously, mind, I can get me hands on things. Some pretty hard to find things at that. And feeling that, I can offer conversation. No gossip, mind you. Get locked up for gossip.
Είναι γεμάτο Σκοτσέζους, Ιρλανδούς, Άγγλους, πιτάνας γίνεται.
Keep your bloody voice down. Nothing brings the soldiers down on you faster than talking about that. Mayhap I heard rumours of it, but I can't see it out more than that. You think they don't search this place anyway?
You'll have to work harder than that to scare me. Now, either you buy something or bugger off. You're boring me. You let me know if there's out else I can help you with.
Προσπάθησα.
I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind? I bet you could. But you wouldn't find anything like that in Wyndham. But there's a ruined mill out on Skethermore. There's a fella up there, more often than not, and he might have what you're looking for. Fair warning though, out in Skethermore, soldiers don't care who or what you are. They'll shoot before they ask. Oh, I think we can manage that. Bet you weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after all what's gone on here, were you now? Folk will get used to anything given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means he can do things us regular folk can't. You'd help out the village, would you? Let me ask you something. The soldiers, protocol as they go by. What do you make of them? Aye, well, you haven't been here long enough to know. Between you and me and the garden wall, let me tell you, it's like being under an army of occupation. Look, I'm willing to trust you've your heart in the right place, and I need help with something. Soldiers have got their eyes on me, but they'll give you the benefit of the doubt, for the moment at least. I need to collect a few messages. Not important, you understand, but I can't stick me nose out of the door without the soldiers taking an interest. You, they'll let walk out of the village, so I need you to go to Skethermore for us.
Quest.
I'm not interesting. Just need a mite of discretion in the gathering, if you follow me. There's something in it for you and all. Not asking you to do out for nout. I need a message collecting from Nora. Careful with her. She's not fond of strangers. But it'll be all right if you see I sent you. She hides out in her barn on Skethermore. I'll mark it for you. The other note is with a fella who skulks all over Skethermore. But we have a meeting place. I'll mark it on your map. Well,
Η διάλογη του είναι καλή.
and we got quarantined, London started sending in soldiers. To start with, folk were happy to see him. But after a while, it turned out there was bugger all they could do to help. When they found out they weren't being let back through the wall again, well, it got nasty. Plenty around here, I reckon. It's what it would have been like if the Nazis had invaded after all. Of course, you didn't hear that from me, all right?
Ναι ρε πουλάκι μου.
Aye, there were. The captain weren't right happy about it neither. Now he calls it his duty to enforce the quarantine protocol. And it's pretty nasty about how he goes about it. Army boys even took it as their own name. But I reckon he secretly wants to get out of here, same as us. And he'll push us down if it gives him a leg up. Anyhow, I shouldn't be gossiping about this stuff. See you around.
Beer at the pub tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Ρε Μαριόκο, τα λέγαμε, δεν τα λέγαμε για το Assassin's Creed. Σιγά το παιχνίδι να πούμε.
Let's have no trouble, right?
Μπορεί να πούλησε, δεν διαφωνώ, αλλά δεν είναι καλό game. Να είμαστε δίκαιοι και σωστοί. Κοίτα εδώ. Πόσο slow είσαι γάμο την Παναχαϊκή σου για όπλο. Άντε και γαμίσου βραδιά. Κοίτα εδώ. Πόσο slow είναι γάμο την Παναχαϊκή του. Πόσο slow είσαι γάμο την πουτάνα σου. Πόσο slow είσαι. Άντε και γαμίσου για όπλο να πούμε. Άντε πάρ' τα αρχίδια μου εδώ πέρα. Πού μπήκα στο ίντερνετ, έχεις από άλλη πλευρά. Έτσι ρε. 1.000.000 quests. Με γάμισε. Δεν μπαίνει εκεί μέσα. Τώρα τουλάχιστον. Έλα ρε. Μαγιά. Για, έρχομαι. Εγώ θέλω το Splinter Cell. Πού είναι το Splinter Cell? Αυτό με ενδιαφέρει εμένα. Μπορούμε να έχουμε το Splinter Cell? Splinter Cell θέλω. Δεν ξέρω τι λέτε εσείς. Εγώ θέλω Splinter Cell.
Citizens of Wyndham, the woods are still off limits. If you need to approach the woods for foraging, request an escort at the village hall.
Αφού είπαν ότι δουλεύουν σε καινούριο Splinter Cell, έτσι δεν είχαν πει? Έτσι δεν είχαν πει? Έτσι δεν είχαν πει? Έτσι δεν είχαν πει? Έτσι δεν είχαν πει?
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I? Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you. It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned it avoids confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you? Good point. But let me say I'm more useful as a friend than as a corpse. And Zone's got enough corpses littering it already without adding to the mess, eh? You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform, which means you're not one of us, army lads. Bloody hell, you're keen. Well, we don't take new recruits, but if you're serious, you could always go and talk to Captain Sims in the village.
Αυτό το μίλησα
If
πριν.
it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way. Hello. I can get my hands on stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't. There I am. One of the heroic squaddies sent to sort out this whole palaver. You can see how well that turned out. Soldiering ain't so noble around here anymore. Not in a place like this. So I just make life a bit more bearable for people. Bit of buying and selling never hurt no one, did it? I'm bloody sure the captain knows exactly what I'm up to here. But it helps in its way, and it's good for morale, so he turns a blind eye. Nobody seems to care if I don't turn up for Reveille. And to be honest with you, that's a relief. Some of the stuff the captain has me mates do. Well, they got fellas strung up at Nuremberg, if you catch me drift. Yeah, but everywhere's dangerous in the zone. The trick round here is to stay away from our outposts, then you should be all right. There's our camp, of course, and then the special detachment is garrisoned in a commandier's RAF bunker. Well, the flyboys weren't using it, so why not? Steer well clear of both of those spots. I'll mark them for you.
Wow.
Have you got anything more up my street? Nah, I've got plenty of those already.
Ορίστε.
Ναι.
Γιατί και γαμίσου μια και μια και μια. Βάζω τον πάτο σου. Αλλιέσαι κιόλας. Fuck.
Pleasure doing business with you. Word to the wise. Everyone trades with old Bootsy, so there's always new things in stock.
Γεια σου Μάριο, μου τα
Come
λέμε.
back and see anytime.
Καλή συνέχεια.
See you around, chum.
μερέντα.
The protocol was enacted for the good of the country at large, not the quarantined area. If necessary, the quarantined area will be sacrificed.
Τι είπε τώρα? Κάτσα βάλω το χάρτη. Στο μη. Εδώ. Έλα, πού είσαι ρε?
Έλα, πού είσαι?
Τι γίνεται?
Τι έγινε? Πώς περνάς?
Τι κάνεις, πώς πάει? Τα πάτε?
Εδώ παίζω ξύλο κόσμο. Τι λες?
Ξύλο με ποιο Τι?
Λολάκι λέω παίζω. Εσύ τι λέει?
Λολάκι, είσαι αρσενικός.
Είμαι, ναι.
Κάτι παίζω εγώ, κάτι παίζεις εσύ, κάτι παίζουμε ρε πουλάκι μου. Πώς πάει εκεί?
Δύσκολα ρε φίλε, πώς να πηγαίνει?
Γιατί?
Δεν είναι δύσκολη φάση. Θα πούμε.
Ρε εσύ, αυτό το ρομπότ απ' έξω τι κάνει? Κάνει μεγάλη ζημιά. Crap chemicals. Απ' έξω. Τι φάει έπαιξε σήμερα?
Φάγαμε πίτα φίλε σου, βλακοπίτα. Φτιάξαμε και φάγαμε.
Δηλαδή?
Τι εννοείς, να σου πω κάτι λίγο. Τι ντάμα τι είναι αυτό ρε μαλάκα? Έλα ρε μαλάκα. Έλα ρε φίλε.
Ακόμα να φτιάξεις το PC σου?
Δεν έχω λεφτά μπρο. Πάμε να φτιάξουμε σαν μισάκι. Άμα είσαι χορηγός.
Ένα τροφοδοτικό ρε μαλάκα.
Φάγαμε elimination.